I come in, sir?
Yes, please come.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Sir.
Your name is Sidaq Singh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Take 1 minute to introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Sidaq Singh. I am from Fagwada, District Kapurthala, Punjab. I did my schooling from St. Joseph's Convent School, Fagwada, and I did my graduation from Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. And my hobbies include participation in langar, brisk walking, and reading self-help books.
And where do you participate in langar, this practice?
Sir, in Gurdwaras.
In nearby Gurdwara.
Yes, sir, and during special occasions when we have langar.
Tell me, in fact, this is a core to the Sikh faith, langar, right? And there was a reason why it was suggested. Yes. Can you tell me, in fact, the social importance of langar?
Sir, langar as a practice got institutionalized to promote a equal society and to strike at the roots of the caste system.
Correct.
Because in this, people were made to sit in a pangat, that is in a line, on ground, among people of diverse castes. So the aim was to create equality within the society and do away with the caste system.
Now tell me, while within the langar, there is immense devotion to this equality.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
But does it really equally translate in the street, or in the street it's more difficult?
Sir, largely the society in Punjab believes in the value of egalitarianism.
But still there is a hierarchy there in the society.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, caste system is prevalent here. But if we look at the data, sir, the highest percentage of scheduled castes among all the states of India, it is there in Punjab.
Yes, yes.
And the very reason for this is that the people feel comfortable staying in Punjab because there is more
No, I
equality.
agree with that. No, that is both ways. They are originally from there. They have not really come from elsewhere. Yes. Now these deras.
Yes, sir.
Now how do you reconcile the dera concept with this Pangat Langar, which is a very, very inclusive approach, and then the deras? How do you reconcile this? Because I know there has been a lot of, kind of a heartburn in the two sides.
Yes, sir. It is a paradox. Because
it's a paradox, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It is a paradox because
so the ultimate unity, but within the unity, then there is a different opinion.
Yes, sir. There are certain people who do feel that we do not get equal amount of respect and dignity.
Attention and all that stuff.
Yes, and that's the basic reason, sir, that they go towards the deras.
This migration. Now, those deportation flights coming and landing in Amritsar. I can fully understand the sentiment. Yes. But what are those push factors from Punjab, which is, pushing very bright youngsters into this uncertain, sphere?
Sir, I
They're
think
so successful even there. Can you imagine?
yes, sir.
Bright people going abroad, being very extremely successful, and even at home, this is one of the most advanced, places in India.
Sir, as you pointed out that the Punjabi community is enterprising, and when they migrate to the foreign lands, they are able to perform well there. But sir, the reasons why they are migrating is the lack of economic opportunities in Punjab. At one point of time, in terms of per capita income, Punjab was #1 in India, but presently it is struggling at a rank of around 16 or 17. And the state has actually witnessed deindustrialization.
Correct.
During the times of militancy, 1.5 decades was lost in which the industry fled from Punjab. And
Is it coming back? That's the issue.
To a certain extent, yes, sir. There are certain new units which have come up, especially the steel units and units in the textile sector. But still, sir, when it comes to the jobs in the manufacturing sector, they are relatively low. Because if we see the GDP, 30% of GDP continues to come from agriculture, whereas the national average is around 15%. So, in this regard, sir, the opportunities are less. Secondly, there is a demonstration effect.
How should India have handled the deportation issue differently? Do you think we simply didn't pay attention to this? the optics of the methodology?
Sir, one of the things that we could have done was to send our flights and bring those people.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
And bring those
Other countries did. Some other countries, they have done that, precisely that.
So that is one option which could have been explored, but I'm not very sure why the government did not go for this route.
So you have done something on the border issues also, some study on the border issues.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me internationally, why the border type disputes in the Asian countries are different than the border conflicts in non-Asian countries? First, to give example of non-Asian countries in the conflict for the borders.
Sir, non-Asian countries, we can talk about, there are certain border issues in North America as well. For example, that between US and Mexico and US with Canada, though they are not with regard to demarcation of the border, but they are issues with regard to illegal immigration, smuggling of drugs like fentanyl. And if we compare all this, sir, to India, then in case of India or South Asia in general, the majority of nations here or all of the nations are post-colonial societies. And as a result, they are very much concerned with their sovereignty and they associate sovereignty with their borders. So there is a penchant to ensure that the borders are respected by the other nations as well. So unfortunately, when the British went away, they were not able to demarcate the borders in the right manner, and the border issues continue to fester. So that's a concern, sir.
Okay, this Taliban 2, different than Taliban 1, not on expected line. Do you agree or don't agree?
Sir, largely if you talk about the ideology, then they are professing the same ideology, then they are following the same ideology, but they have shown a greater willingness to talk to the other nations. So in this regard, there is some change, but when it comes to their policies towards the females or societal repression against the minorities, that is something, sir, which is continuing.
Continuing, okay. See this opium cultivations, one of the main economy of that country, Afghanistan. And see how they took the decision of banning that sort of cultivation affecting the economy. How can a certain aggressive type of society or aggressive fighters like Taliban can take such a decision? Why it is difference Taliban 1 and Taliban 2 we are comparing? Like the vital economy was the of Taliban, of the Afghanistan, but they banned such a big economic factor. How do you see this phenomenon?
Sir, I'm not aware about the exact reasons why they did so, but I think one of the reasons could be that within the religion of Islam, opium is not allowed. So one of the reasons could be the religious factors. Secondly, sir, Taliban was supporting the opium cultivation till the state it was a non-state actor. It is still seen as a non-state actor, but since they are now in power and they're calling the shots in Afghanistan, probably they might feel that the need of resorting to opium so as to strengthen their position is not a dominant reason now.
Okay, this Nepal and Bhutan, what difference in democracy?
Sir, in Nepal, if we talk about diversity or the fractures within the society, they are relatively deeper. And Bhutan is more homogeneous as compared to Nepal. In Nepal, we see there are differences among the dominant community with the Madhesis. So in this regard, sir, the democracy also gets fractured on the lines of the
What difference in monarchy?
Sorry, sir?
What is the existence of monarchy in Bhutan and existence of monarchy in Nepal? That is one of the main parameters for the democracy.
Yes, sir.
Conflicts will be there.
Yes, sir. That's also one of the differentiating factors. Nepal has now transitioned to democracy, while we still have a monarch in Bhutan. But Bhutan, sir, also goes for the elections. So democracy is also present there. The type of government is different as compared to Nepal.
Okay, how India is playing their soft power? Last my question, soft power by India.
With regard to Nepal and Bhutan, sir, or overall?
Internationally, globally.
Sir, India conducts a variety of things when it comes to improving or exerting its soft power. We have different programs, for example, ITEC, that is something from which the Africans have benefited. They come to our educational institutions. Besides this, Buddhism diplomacy, creating corridors, Buddhist corridors, so as to attract the people from the Southeast Asia. Besides this, there are a lot of other events, for example, Vaccine Maitri, during which we provided vaccines, and the Central American nations, they showed good regard for India in that regard, that India was able to help them when nobody was
that's
helping
all.
them.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're doing well, okay? Keep it up. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Political science, right?
Yes, sir.
Mahatma Gandhi or Dr. Ambedkar, the better political thinker?
Sir, it's a difficult one. I think reducing this to binary, sir,
It's not a binary, it's a choice that you have to make. Tough choice that you'll have to make on a daily basis once you're on the job as well.
Sir, as a political thinker, I'll say Dr. Ambedkar, sir.
Why?
Sir, because his thoughts had, I won't say repercussions, but implications as far as the Indian society and how the future of India shaped after the independence. Because he was able to institutionalize a lot of things within the Indian democracy, which benefited the deprived sections of the society. So, as a political...
So then I will say that that is under the category of social reformer.
Sir,
Not really a political thinker, but a social reformer.
Yes, sir, he was, we can call him a social reformer as well, but
So I would say that he is a better social reformer than Mahatma Gandhi.
Sir, his political thoughts are quite extensive. His thoughts on democracy, his thoughts on social equality, his thoughts on fraternity. So, I think his
But it
thoughts...
was Mahatma Gandhi who got his independence.
Sure, sir. That's why I said it's a tough choice to...
I'm having a discussion with you. You're open to your opinions, I'm open to my opinions.
Yes, sir, the contribution of both is immense, and both are stalwarts when it comes to their political
So
thought.
should we then say at this juncture that Mahatma Gandhi was the better political thinker and Dr. Ambedkar was the better social reformer?
Sir, I think Dr. Ambedkar was equally good political thinker as well.
Okay.
And both were social reformers, in fact.
Okay, good, all right. What is suspended animation? Manipur is in suspended animation, isn't it?
Yes, sir. As per Article 356, sir, when President's rule is imposed, then the Assembly continues to remain in suspended animation till...
What does that mean?
Sir, the Assembly is not dissolved per se, but it won't be able to function till the time Parliament is able to pass a resolution dissolving the Assembly.
Okay, so then what happens to the elected members?
So since the Assembly gets dissolved, so they cease to be the MLAs, and till the time we do not have new elections, the MLAs won't be able to exercise their powers.
So the House has no members now.
If the Parliament passes a resolution, sir.
No, right now we are talking about.
Right now, sir, the House has members.
Right, House has members.
Yes, sir.
Achha.
The House.
Okay, moving on now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Finally, passive euthanasia. Right to die with dignity was in the news all of this past month. Why?
Sir, Karnataka became the second state after Kerala to accept or to put into practice the suggestions or the order of the Supreme Court in the common cause judgment. So they are now implementing the provisions of passive euthanasia.
So what are the conditions under which passive euthanasia can be carried out?
Sir, there are 4 conditions which were laid down by the Supreme Court. First is if a person is terminally ill, not able to decide for himself. Second is if the family of the person provides an informed refusal to continue with the life support system. Third, if the person is brain stem dead. And fourth is to abide by the provisions which the Supreme Court in its notification provided.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sidaq.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what it means?
Sir, it means faith.
Faith.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what kind of faith and confidence would you bring to the table of civil services?
Sir, in terms of faith and confidence, I'll emphasize more on the constitutional morality because I think that would be my faith as a bureaucrat.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me two judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court which talks about constitutional morality and relates to Punjab.
Sir, I think one is Gyan Kaur judgment, which talks about right to life. I'm sorry, sir, I'm
Okay,
unable to
leave it.
recall any other
Leave it,
judgment.
leave it, no issue. Now, did you follow, Honorable Prime Minister's visit to United States?
Yes, sir, I followed that.
Okay. Are you familiar with these two words, compact and trust? They talked about compact.
With regard to the defense agreement, sir?
So you are familiar?
Yes, sir, I cannot distinguish between compact and
Okay,
trust.
we are not going into expanding that acronym. How that compact and trust fits into the broader framework of Indo-Pacific as a student of political science?
Sir, I think it would help India to advance its defense preparedness. And US is willing to support India when it comes to co-development and co-production of weapons. Besides this, deals were also signed with regard to certain weapon systems. For example, if I can recall correctly, Striker missile system and vehicles in this regard. Besides this, under the deal, they'll also cooperate with regard to underwater maritime domain preparedness. So, which becomes important in case of Indo-Pacific. So I think, sir, if India is prepared well and is able to share USA's burden or add to its capabilities, in this regard both can create what they call an open Indo-Pacific, which is open to all and allows equal access to all the partners.
Excellent. F-35, okay?
Yes, sir.
Is it a game changer or a costly trap? Last question.
Sir, it could actually be both because it can be a costly trap because the cost of procuring one is around $100 million, and the cost of maintenance then would also be high. And India till now is not using any of the USA's fighter jets, so training the personnel would be a challenge. But sir, we do require this because three nations already possess it: USA, Russia, and China. And since China is advancing very fast with regard to the 5th generation fighters, and we at present do not have one, so India does need that because our sanctioned squadron strength is 42 and right now we are having 31. So we do need them, but if we can develop them indigenously, it would be better and probably at a rapid pace because the Indian AMCA advanced multi-role fighter jet that is expected to come into operation by 2042, if I can remember correctly. So that's very far away. So if we can advance those things, then probably, sir, it could be one of the alternatives to this. But I do think that we need fighter jets, 5th generation.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Whenever in any state, wherever the opposition to the central government is in power, they feel discriminated. How true is it for Punjab?
Ma'am, I think in a federal system, this has been a norm. This has been norm since independence, or especially post 1967. So a part of this is to do with politics, and a part of this is to do with lack of communication, lack of effective communication between the center and the states.
No, how true is this threat in case of Punjab? Because you're coming from there, so you think that they are discriminated or not discriminated?
Ma'am, I do not think Punjab is discriminated.
Okay, good. So then you have done some work on political sociology.
Yes, ma'am.
What in your opinion is political sociology more important or political economics more important?
Ma'am, I think both are important because political sociology helps us understand how the sociological factors impact the politics and governance. And political economy helps us understand the interface between politics and economy, which again is important for both the political sphere and economic sphere. So it's again a hard choice, ma'am, because I think both are equally important.
If you were the DM of Gurdaspur, why don't you please identify, sorry, Kapurthala.
Yes, ma'am.
Identify one major social problem and what would you do to eradicate it?
Ma'am, I think the major social problem is that of drug abuse. There are certain pockets in Kapurthala in which the drug abuse is quite high. So that is something, ma'am, which I like to address. And there are a few things which I like to do in that regard. First, ma'am, would be creating awareness among the people. Awareness generation would help because people
One.
need to. And secondly, ma'am, would be effective enforcement, because it has been seen that many a times the police officials themselves are hand and gloves with the drug peddlers. So effective enforcement would be there. Thirdly, ma'am, the people who have already got hooked to drugs, it has to be ensured that they are de-addicted and are integrated back in the society. So improving the de-addiction overall ecosystem is also important. Fourth thing, ma'am, which I like to do would be to rope in the community workers, the ASHA workers, the Anganwadi workers, because they can be a very important asset. Sirsa followed a similar plan in which they roped in the Anganwadi workers who interacted with the females, and the females told them who the drug peddlers are. And that helped the police, the administration, to crack down on those elements. And they also help improve the overall awareness generation as well, ma'am. So these are the things, ma'am, that I
Okay,
like to do.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sidaq,
Yes, sir.
so the interview is over now.
Okay, sir.
Just go out for a minute and come back.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.